Hi everyone, me again. It is nearly time for me to have my lunch. So, perfect opportunity to do a little bit of cooking. So I don't know if you guys remember, but earlier I decided today that I was going to have some sandwiches to eat for my lunch. So that's what I'm going to make today, something really nice and simple. If you fancy sandwiches for your lunch today or any other day, feel free to pop this video in first and you can have a wee look at how to do it. And I'm sure lots of you know anyway, but it's sometimes good to have a wee reminder and you can make your sandwiches along with me. So I managed to get a white toasty loaf at the shops today, so that's what I'm going to use. Some of you might prefer to have brown bread, wholemeal bread, crusty bread or rolls, but I'm going to go for this one. It's a bit of a treat, why not? So to make a sandwich, we are going to use 2 slices of bread. So I don't like to use the top one, although it's very nice toasted and it is a lovely big thick piece of bread, but my favourite ones to use are the ones just a little bit further inside. So I've got 2 slices of white bread. Now, I like to put a little bit of butter on my bread. So I've got my butter from the fridge. I'll open it up and I'm going to use one of these knives to spread my butter. It's not a sharp knife, just a dinner knife. So I'm going to take some butter. Quite a lot. I think we can afford to treat ourselves just now. And we're going to spread some butter on each slice. I used to just spread butter on one slice, but then someone told me that was being stingy, so I'm going to put it on both. So that's the first slice done. A little bit more butter. Remember and try and get your butter right to the edges of the bread so that every bite is yummy. You don't need loads and loads, but try and get into those corners. Good thing with butter is it helps to hold your fillings inside, so it's less messy. If you're having something like tuna or eggs or something like that, you don't need as much butter because that sticks to the bread by itself. But things like ham and what I'm going to have need a little bit of something to help them stick. So I have got 2 slices of buttered bread, and the filling that I have chosen for my sandwich today is turkey. So it's a nice healthy meat to go in my sandwich, but some of you might like ham or corned beef or something like that. And also another really popular one is cheese to go in your sandwich. There's tuna, egg mayonnaise, lots and lots of different things that you could have. Now, the biggest challenge might be getting your meat open. It's a bit of a struggle. Oh no, I think I managed it. There we go. I was about to ask my husband to run off and get me scissors, but I think we're fine. So I'm just going to take 1 slice of meat for my sandwich, but if you want an extra one, I'm sure it's fine. So I'm going to put my meat on one of my slices of bread. There we go. And if you're only having meat on its own, I would recommend 2 bits. Anyway, there we go. So I've put some turkey on 1 slice of my bread. But I'm going to have a little bit of salad on my sandwich too, because I quite like some extra toppings. So I have washed some lettuce and some tomato, which I'm going to put on my sandwich too. So the tomatoes need to be sliced because you wouldn't want to put something big and chunky like this in your sandwich. So what I would recommend is getting a sharper knife and getting a grown-up to give you a hand. So on my chopping board, I'm going to put my tomato. I don't know how well you can see it, probably not very well. There we go, a little bit. And I'm just going to slice it. Maybe someone could hold it for you and you can slice it, or someone help you hold the knife. I'm going to try and slice it into quite thin pieces. There we go. Oh, I've got a dog sniffing about now. I don't know if you can hear her. There we go. I think she smells the turkey. Right. So I'm going to put some tomato on top of my turkey. Go. It makes it nice and moist and it'll be very tasty. A bit healthy as well. Tomato is really good for you. So I put 6 pieces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces of tomato on top of my turkey. Now it does look nice, but I think it could still do with a little bit more crunch, so I'm going to add some pieces of lettuce on top of that. So I have got my red tomatoes and my green lettuce. There's lots of other things that you could add to your sandwich if you fancy it. You might want some peppers, some onions, cucumber is really nice in a sandwich as well. And it depends as well what your main filling is, because if it's cheese, you might like a bit of pickle. Loads and loads. Loads of options. And I'd love to hear what you're making today. You might not be having sandwiches at all. You might be having something even more exciting, but please let me know actually, because I like to see what other people are having. So you can see on one slice of my bread, I've got my turkey, I've got my tomatoes, I've got my lettuce, and both slices of my bread have butter. So the last thing I need to do, I think you can all guess, is to put one slice of bread on top of the other, and then it becomes a sandwich. So remember, it's buttery side down. So you just flip it over on the top. This is looking pretty good, I think. So there is my sandwich. It might be a bit tricky to eat it just like this. So I'm going to take that sharp knife that I used for my tomato, and I'm going to cut, hopefully you can see it a little bit. I'm going to cut down the middle. There we go. Try not to be too messy. I can hear my lettuce crunching. Really appetizing. There we go. And now I have a rather yummy sandwich. And I might even just have a quick taste to make sure it's nice. Really good. So, if you guys are making sandwiches today, good luck. Let me know how they go. If you're making something different, please let me know. Give me some inspiration, because I like to get some new ideas for cooking. Okay, so remember, get in touch with me anytime. And enjoy your lunches, guys. See you soon. Bye.